Hey everyone, this is Paul here again. Just going to do a quick overview of the bike again. Some of the features that I didn't get the chance to talk about last time. Thanks for all the questions there on YouTube. Didn't really get a good chance to take the bike out in the snow yet. As you can see here in southern Ontario, we got a little bit of winter happening here. So we got about 1,000 kilometers on the bike now, and so I want to just kind of walk you through. I'm just going to get the cover off here. Walk you through some of the underseat stuff. Also, just show you some of the damage I've done to the bike in about 1,000 kilometers. As I gain more confidence with the bike, it seems to run and sound smoother than it did at first. Occasionally, I find it difficult to get in neutral. There's a fine line between first, neutral, and second. One of the questions I got was if the gear shifts are smooth, and I can say it's 99% of the time smooth. Once in a while, one of the shifts will sound like a big kerchunk, right? Like I don't have the clutch lever pulled in. You know, I've gotten pretty comfortable on the road trips. Absolutely the most comfortable bike I've been on. The adjustable windscreen there is good for long trips. When it's hot out, sometimes I feel like putting it right down and having some of the wind on the face. So right now I've got it on the all the way down position. To put it up, you just turn it counterclockwise here. And as it comes up, it kind of comes back a little bit too. So if you want to protect some of your electronics from rain or what have you during the day, put it all the way up. That's a better protection for it. So I'll just show you the steering damper, which is a new thing for the 2014. You can kind of see it right in there, this part here. That's the new steering damper I guess they put on to kind of save you from the tank slappers, which might occur. One of the other questions I got was vibrations on the handlebars, and I actually did not notice it that bad. At certain RPMs, of course, you know, you get up higher, you're gonna notice a little bit coming through, but it seems pretty normal, and it just kind of tells me, you know, okay, I got to shift. I did put it down on its right side at one point, and I did have the bags on, and one of the other guys commented that, you know, the bags actually broke when he dropped it, and I'm gonna probably just ask. Got a little cloth here on the bike. Maybe they were in the fully extended state, so they'd probably stick out a little bit further than this bar here. So that's probably why his got damaged and mine didn't. Mine actually had no damage at all whatsoever. Matter of fact, the only damage you can really see on there, I'm not sure if it's even coming through in the video, just a little scrape right here. That's it. Handlebars were fine, and otherwise good. Under seat storage here, which I didn't get a chance to show last time. Actually, maybe what I'll try doing is putting the camera around my head here. Okay, let's try this. Oh, this is working well. Okay, so I'll just lift the rear seat off. I find this there we go. You got to kind of pull it forward to get it off. Underneath the seat there is you got your standard set of tools. So you got a wrench, a couple wrenches, screwdriver. This thing here, if you're trying to put some oil in, maybe you're running a little low on a long hard trip through the desert. This comes right off, and this is used, it's a special tool there to use to open that up, dump some oil back in there. So that's pretty handy. And then you keep that key turned while you yank that one off. Underneath this seat is that red Enduro Pro key that you can use to plug in. I'm just going to show you how to raise and lower the seat height here. So on the back, you can have a high back, keep that in the low position. You can see here there's an L. It says that it's in the low position. There's an H now for high position here. Flip that back down so you can change these independently. This comes right off, flips around, goes back on for that high position for the front. Let's just get right to starting her up. This is going to be a good test for the bike. It's about -7 degrees Celsius, -8 degrees Celsius out here. The garage is probably a little warmer, but We'll see if this starts up okay. Okay, so it says it's minus 2.5 here in the garage. And it's flashing. You can see it's... Wow. Started right up. That's a good sign. Just show you some of the fuel mileage. We'll change the info. Okay, so engine temperature is at 3 degrees Celsius. That's my fuel mileage, is about 5.5 liters. I guess that's the average speed while the bike is running. Tire pressure, so that only actually reads once you get the bike rolling. Once you've had a few tire rotations, that will come up with about, I think it's about 36 and 42 PSI, front and rear. Oil level, so that'll read once the bike is warmed up and it's kind of in a level position. It has a, I guess, a float somewhere in the engine there. And then here's your date. The engine temperature is still important. So conservation 5.5, I think that's around bang on. I'm not a slow driver, you could say. Nothing. So if I hit this, I guess you could call it the ASC button. ESA is going to be in the normal position. I can change that to hard, soft, normal. If I hold the button in, I'm going to hold it in now. You can change to either as a rider and suitcase, 2 riders, and I'm going to change it again back to a single rider. I'm going to change the ESA back to normal as well. And here's the mode button. So you can see it changes to road, dynamic, enduro. I don't have the Enduro Pro. That would have popped up next, but that's the rain. And then there's the road. Here's the cover of the GPS when you don't have it in. You want to have that nice and protected. It's at about 47 degrees Celsius there. That's just condensation coming out there, it's not smoke. It's the first time I've had it started in about a month and a half now. If you notice, there's a snowflake symbol, which means it's pretty cold outside. So I guess that's a warning for people who are thinking about going out and riding around in the snow, riding around when it's potentially icy out. That snowflake will warn you that there's that danger.